are about to throw down on some food tonight. So I've got my Brussels sprouts here, prepping. You just get a bowl, put some salt and some cold water and let them soak for about 20 minutes. Then you can trim them up and prepare them to cook. I'm going to make some kabobs with the Brussels sprouts. I'm going to be wrapping bacon, Brussels sprout, bacon, Brussels sprout, whatever. I'll show you that later. And I'm going to make a balsamic vinegar glaze. When they're pretty much done, I'll glaze them on. But we're also having something called wicked chicken. I found the recipe on Pinterest, and basically I've already threw the empty containers away, but you're gonna have a cup of Italian dressing, 1/4 of a cup of any barbecue sauce that you want, 1/4 of a cup of Frank's Red Hot, and 1/4 of a cup of Dale's steak seasoning. Get the reduced sodium blend because it's made with soy sauce and it's pretty salty. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to get my kabobs ready. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. I'm sorry if the fan's loud. The exhaust fan's right above me. But here's my chicken. I threw some pineapples in there. And then these are the Brussels sprout bacon kabobs. This is my first one. It's a little tricky. I don't have a lot of experience at kabobs anyways, but these were a little tricky to put together without them falling apart. I rinsed my Brussels sprouts, I trimmed the ends, and then sliced them in half. Got rid of any bad leaves. Now, you know, with the chicken kebabs, you can just slide all your stuff straight down. But since we're curling the bacon, it's not that simple. So, here is what I kind of did. And I'm going to do this one a little different because, you know, you do something, then you learn what works better. So, on the other one, I just put the meat on first and just left this hanging. I think this time I'm going to do it like this, maybe. And you can't slide this all the way down, because if you do, you can't get your bacon up there. And these things don't like to go on very well, so you kind of got to prop it on the counter. And you want to put it on like this. Then use your muscles, slide it on. I don't think I need to go in the fat on that one. That looks fine. And then as you work, you just slide it down. Seems like a lot of work, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be very, very tasty, especially after I get the balsamic base. The balsamic glaze. I'm waiting to stab myself with one of these skewers. I can just see my clumsy self doing that. See what I mean if you push it down too far? But I'm going to make it work. Just wrap that on there. There you go. And then just slide down as you work. So yeah, I'm going to finish these up, and then I'll check back in with you. Alright, so it definitely got easier. It was kind of weird and awkward at first, but after you do a couple of them, it gets a lot easier. Just saying. Alright, let's go put this on the grill. I'm making the balsamic glaze for the Brussels sprout kebabs, and you want I think it was 2 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons. I'll have to check. I'll put the recipe in the comments. Anyways, of brown sugar, packed brown sugar, and then you want half a cup of balsamic vinegar. And you're just gonna melt this down till the sugar has liquefied. It's probably about 12 minutes, and it's gonna make a thick glaze to baste over the kabobs.
Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas with pretty faces and sand on the ground? I wanna stop this ongoing train before I lose my mind and go insane. I don't wanna sleep every night. I wanna light a spark in the dark. I don't wanna say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take off. Let's leave this place.
I've never shown our campsite at night with the lights and stuff, so I thought I would do that. The lights there on the awning, we can change them to several different colors. We tend to like the blue. And then I've got this little solar light. I think I got it at Dollar General. It's pretty neat. Let's see. There's our grill set up. This little trash can is neat. I got it at Walmart. It's like a collapsible. It goes completely flat for when you're not using it. You know, it's pretty neat. And then I got, you can't see it, but there's a hammock. Oh, Macy, she got a bamboo stick. Macy, you don't need that. We had kabobs for supper tonight.
It tastes so good, Mom.
And the fire. Say hey. You just look.
Hey.
You look like a black blob.
I was hoping you'd point at the hammock and say, Frank's in that hammock, you can't even tell it.
Yeah, I'd like to record you getting in that hammock and then getting
you already
out.
recorded me getting out. That's going to be the good one, getting out of it.
As you can tell, we're not at the lake anymore. We were supposed to be there 5 days, but the lake was beautiful. We didn't like the campsite or the campground. It was just way too busy and too tight. And
we were 10 feet from the playground.
Yeah.
And there must be 500 kids.
Yeah.
I love kids. Don't get me wrong,
but the dogs being right across the street, anytime anybody walks by the front window, they just bark.
It was constant.
And it was, yeah. And the dogs couldn't go outside and hang out because there was no yard. And if the dogs aren't happy, we aren't happy.
Well, it was like a 30-foot cliff all the way around the yard.
Well, they seen the video. Anyways, I'll show this in the daylight tomorrow. We're on like a dead end of the campground. And this campsite here is not working. So there's not going to be anybody there. And we're surrounded by woods. And it's like we're in a little cul-de-sac by ourselves.
It's beautiful.
Plenty of yard. The dogs can lay out here all day. Trails through the woods here to walk them on. So.
Beautiful lake. Right
Yeah,
there.
there's a lake if we want to walk down to it. We're on Lake Hartwell, but yeah. We're at Lake Hartwell State Park. So, now if we had gotten any of the other campsites, I would not have been this happy because it's kind of packed in, a bunch of people.
We got lucky.
But I went through this time and looked really good at the map and tried to find the most secluded campsite I could. And I picked a good one. Look at this.
It's all the way to the ground.
What is Macy? You can't see it in the dark. She's got slobber hanging all the way to the ground. You really wanted that skewer stick, didn't you? Bless your heart. Bless it. Mama don't let you have nothing good. Oh my goodness. What if I give you belly rubs? Does that make up for it? I gave you some chicken off of the stick. That's better than chewing on the stick, ain't it? I'm making up for it in belly rubs. Macy made her. Oh, her such a good girl. Yes, her's a good girl. I bet the other two were in the window. We ate outside tonight at the picnic table here. And when I looked up, Casper was standing on the dog crate looking out the door window. And then when I looked up here, Darla had her head smashed in this window. She's in it now. You can't see her out here. Let me put the slide on. There she is. Bless it. They've all been outside all day. But, Macy's the oldest, and she needs some special time sometimes, you know. We got a puppy, and we have 3 dogs total, so it's hard to give them each, you know, the time they need. So at night when we have a fire, we put the other 2 in the house, and Macy lays out here at the fire with us. That's her special time. She likes it. Alright, so yeah, maybe I'll do a clip in the morning in the daylight out here.